We're actually in need of a little rain. I know the thunder and lightning may have been a little bit over the top and whatnot, but still at Joplin Regional Airport, able to record almost 1 inch exactly, still puts us down for the year. We'd normally be at about, I'll say about 34 inches, so we caught up, we got up there. We'll end up about 33, so we're not too far off for the year and whatnot. And Chanute, actually, for one of the few times, Chanute recording less than Joplin Regional Airport with our overnight thunderstorm activity. You'll notice that average of 82. By the time we get done with the afternoon, we're going to think 85 feels mild. By the time we get done with the weekend, we're going to think 85 feels like spring. By the time we get to the middle of next week, we will be absolutely sick and tired of 90-degree weather. And we will think today's high of 85 feels like paradise. Chris just sitting over there smiling at me and nodding. It is a gorgeous look on this Wednesday afternoon. We finally got a little peek of blue sky after that cloud cover got on us with the thunderstorm activity. But as we push everything out, it's pretty much a thing of the past. It was a fast mover. Now has already moved through the Tennessee River Valley on the other side of the Mississippi. So good news for us. Like we got to absorb a little bit. And speaking of absorbing a little bit, I have kind of been harping on what happened in Vernon County, Missouri. As we watch the accumulation numbers grow, look at this, just east of Nevada and on I-49. So you get into that yellow and green, you're talking about anywhere from, say, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, approaching 2 inches, up in there. But this right here in Vernon County that Chris brought up a great point earlier, it has been lambasted all spring, summer, and fall, and essentially into the fall. Meteorological fall, 4.3 inches. That was the highest reading that I could find right there. 4.3 inches in eastern Vernon County. And so once again, we do not have any flood warnings that have shown up for the Osage, Little Osage, or the Marmonton as of yet. As of yet. That's what I want to stress right now. Our temperatures ranging anywhere from about 76 to 80. We've got some 80s down there to the south. Miami, Grove, Veneta chiming in. Chanute also up at 80. Joplin at 79. And let's roll 76s in Nevada and Lamar. As far as the national perspective goes, jet stream remains very, very flat, running west to east. Not a whole lot of movement. One thing you will notice, look at this right here. That cold front that pushed down on us, that's why that was a one-day thing. Those warmer temperatures have already gotten up into the upper plains. Now, let's take a dip down south because that's where we've got the remnants. We're now down to remnants of what is Nicholas, but certainly is not done as of yet because that's just your satellite right there. We throw on the radar, and you're still looking at a good 10 inches of rain that has the capability to fall in between Mississippi and Alabama all the way through the Florida Panhandle. The one nice thing about this, the Texas Gulf Coast, they now have a chance to clean up. That being said, we're going to turn our attention back down to the Gulf. We've got a couple here that are popping up. They have yet to become named storms, but you look at the red portion when we put it in the old rainbow effect on the infrared satellite, and that gives you an idea that we're only in the middle of September. Remember, hurricane season does not end until the end of November. Back here in the 4 states, let's talk about our temperatures. There we go, 85, 86 this afternoon, absolutely perfect. We're done with our rain. You've got any outdoor activities? If you have any yard work you need to get done, today. Okay, you all right? Chris is shaking his head. He's like, I'm going to hold around until tomorrow. All right, you want to hold around until tomorrow? That's all right. Tomorrow's not going to be bad. It's going to be dry, 87. You're not going to notice the difference. Chris is shaking his head. Chris is like, nah, I'm going to hold off till the weekend, Michael. All right there, Warner. All right there, Warner.
I don't know if I'd wait that long.
Okay. If you won't roll that 94, 92 with Gulf moisture, feel about like 98, 99 in the middle of September.
Something like a little endurance training. Just saying.
Touche.
Got to lose some weight down here, so that's probably the best way to do it. Just sweat it off.
Folks, the best thing to do would be either utilize this evening or tomorrow evening and get that stuff done. And endurance training.
For those that are wise, utilize tonight, tomorrow.
Ooh, turn around, don't drown. When it roars, go indoors. For those of you who are wise, utilize. Well played by you.